guys, what's up? Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright. Okay, that's fine. So, we are continuing from where I stopped. And so it is nothing much. If you guys are tuning in, welcome. You guys haven't missed much really, it was just a lot of talking. So, I named the main character Akira. So Akira and Sayori go to school together. But Sayori is trying to convince Akira to join a literature club, because otherwise Akira will end up being a homeless person and she'll feel horrible about it, who has like nothing to live for. I'm like, okay. So now Akira is being acquainted with the other girls, and that's where we left off. So, as Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. So Monica is supposed to be the, I think, leader of the club, and Natsuki and Yuri are just the other members besides Sayori. I'll point out who's who, for those who don't know. Oh! And actually, before I move on a little bit, this game is, although it may seem cutesy with that cute high-pitched music that seems really loud in my headsets. So if it sounds like I'm shouting, I'm sorry guys. Anyway, this game, although it seems cutesy, it does contain disturbing content. It's a horror game, so I don't know the horror part yet, because I actually watched this on a GT Live, but I stopped it before the horror part came. So right now, I've seen up to the part before the horror. This is fine, but when it comes to the horror part, I'll let you guys know and put that warning, like, majorly. So far, it's okay. This is like the normal stage. When it gets to the creepy stage. So pretty much anyone who is easily disturbed or doesn't like disturbing content, this game will not be for you. Like, we'll see how disturbing it gets, because I really don't know. Anyway, still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow, whatever. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, you can see my mouse. Huh? Sorry. I was like, can you see the mouse? Yes, you can. Okay. I want to try something. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make the ears. That sounds really good. Oh, I can press the space bar. How do you like that? So cute. So kawaii. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, yeah, you know. Just hurry and take one. And when I mean one, I mean one. Sayori grabs the one first, then Monica. I follow. You know, honestly, I would taking two. Just be like, you said one, but I'm taking two because this looks good. It's delicious! So oishi! Woohoo! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. How cute. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. A little too quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, snap! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Or does she like me? She knows the good looks, huh? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Have we? I don't know. Happy Wednesday, guys. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Like, oh my gosh. Leave me alone. But not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Anyone who's tuning in, this game is basically a text-based game so far that I know of. So think of it, if you guys don't know what that is, it's just pretty much like, think about, a best example would be Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is a text-based game. So there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of narrating and reading. There's really not much action, like, oh, you get to see the characters moving in and out of the rooms. So this is pretty much like you read what happens and then you choose whatever. So it will be kind of slow in the first, I don't know, 3-4 episodes, depending on how long. Well, I'll try not to make it too long because I don't want people to get bored. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I was thinking more like a cookie, but okay. I guess. Although cookie sounds better. I'm just kidding. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Are you sure? Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. You know, Akira, we both enjoy something. We both have something in common. I like tea too. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Being threatened that I won't have an education and become homeless by Sayori. You know, that's what made me to consider it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? It's kind of odd how there's no other male in the club. Like, Akira is the only male. Depending on how long school started, though. I don't know. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if you encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Me too, Akira. Me too. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. I think I might have a reason. I think I might know. Because they don't like literature. Okay, maybe that's not the only reason, but that's what I'm just guessing. Not very people are very interested in pulling out the efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. See? I told you. Because excluding all the book nerds, but really, if your high school has a literature club, how many people will join it? I'm not saying that, you know, how many are in this group? Like 4? I'm not saying like only 4 or 5 people will join it. Obviously there'll be more. But for me, to be honest, I'm not really into literature. I like reading books, but not like a book every day. I don't mind reading books, textbooks, story books, like fiction books, non-fiction books. I would do it if it's part of like homework for fun, but literature club's a little bit too much for me. Too much reading in my I like reading, but not that much, You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I am confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Anyone who actually joined the literature club in class, just let me know and tell me how it is. Because I actually never heard of a literature club in my school. Maybe it was called something else, but I don't remember. Like, not necessarily called the literature club. Could have been like the book club. Same smell, but Right, everyone? Heck yeah. No. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees except for me. I'm just kidding. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must really have worked... Monica must have worked... Okay, sorry. Still reeling over the aftermath of me coming back from Hawaii. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Okay, we're good. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I'm with you, Akira. So, Akira, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Ironically, manga. I read manga too, like no joke. I actually have a whole collection of it. I haven't read it in a while, but I do read it. I love manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I actually know someone who loves to read. Not necessarily join the literature club, but because I remember whenever we hang out, it's one of my mom's colleagues and friends, and I remember they always ask us about books. It's not like, it wasn't something they said it out of because they like books, but they were always asking us to what our opinions were. And we keep telling them, yeah, we don't really read. It's not because they want us to get into reading, but they always share on certain books. I don't remember the name of it last time, but yeah, they love to read. So if there was a literature club, I'm pretty sure they'd join one. They always talk about certain books, and it's like, yeah, we haven't heard that. Or sometimes it'd be books based off the movies. But I think one time it was Divergent. They read like this whole series of Divergent. And we're like, yeah, I don't know. I barely went through Twilight. I went through Twilight, and then I didn't go through the other books because it's like, lost interest. I did go through Harry Potter, though. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Does she like manga too? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I give her props. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. Well, that's not a bad thing. So she's a bookworm. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Deep psychological elements. I wonder if that's a little nod to what's going to happen later in the game. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh boy. If that's not foreshadowing what's going to happen, oh, I don't know what is. I read a horror book once. I don't read too much horror, nor do I play a lot of horror games, guys. Just an FYI. I could barely play Five Nights at Freddy. I actually never played Five Nights at Freddy. I know my mom got the app for it on her iPad, but when we went to go play it, I couldn't get myself to play it. It was scary. The only scary one I ever played was Alien Isolation, but even that I had to have people around me, and I couldn't even put my headsets fully on because I didn't like the jump scare noises it made. I just really grasped something I can relate to a minimum level. And so this horror game is going to be interesting because I'm playing this by myself in the morning, but you know, still. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. LOL. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Yeah, no kidding, man. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I kinda don't hate horror, I just dislike it. Like, yeah, I don't mind some horror, but as long as I have other people with me, I'm fine. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Okay, so you gotta remember. Natsuki likes cute things, Yuri likes horror. What? What? What gives you that idea? The way you act? I'm just kidding. You act all cutesy? No, not really. She's more of a meanie, but you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. What? Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh boy. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Well, when you say it that way, that expression is cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Oh, I think she likes Akira, or us, or me. Us, I don't know. You wouldn't like them. Really? Not with that attitude. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh boy. Do you have experience writing too? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable not to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poem. Me too. We sat in silence for a moment. Well, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna save it. Yes, okay. I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I think this has been good enough. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it still hasn't gone to the horror part yet, but we learned a little bit more about what everyone likes. Apparently, Yuri likes horror and psychological books. And Natsuki is the cutesy type to write poems. and Sayori loves cupcakes. And I'm just trying to figure out why am I still in the club. And Monika's the leader of apparently more than just the literature club. But, so, hope you guys enjoy this. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Monday for the next adventure of the Doki Doki. Alright, bye!
Trying to let you know 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 I must let you know 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 I must let you know 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 근데 전혀 안 통해 눈빛을 보내 눈치를 주네 근데 뭘